TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we are live from A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, and we are ready for girls basketball here on a Monday evening on TSSR. My name's Wyatt Reed, happy to bring it to you here tonight after a wild JV game that saw us go to overtime. A rare overtime game there in the JV contest, which was a lot of fun. United ended up pulling the win off there. The A-Town girls look to split the night here as they come in winners of 2 in a row, and they played some really, really good basketball over the weekend. Friday night getting a big win against Cisna Park, the number 2 team in the state of Illinois. So that's certainly going to boost your rankings if you're A-Town. And then the Battle of Iowa versus Illinois at the big shootout up in the Quad Cities on Saturday, getting the win 58-38. The A-Town girls getting the job done against North Scott. But that, of course, wiping away a loss that they had at the hands of the Macomb Bombers back last week. So kind of an up-and-down week there. Coach Dugan got the chance to chat with him just a little bit. Happy with the last 2 performances, but still not too pleased about that game in Macomb. We'll talk all about that with Coach Dugan in the postgame. As old Tommy Tornado in attendance here, as you can see him out there on the floor at midcourt. We'll step aside as the national anthem is going on right now. We're back in just a moment. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every town has its own rhythm, and here in Abingdon, Illinois, connection is part of what keeps its residents moving. At Mid-Century Fiber, we're proud to call places like Abingdon home, where our team members live, work, and drive the same streets as the people we serve. Because when your connection is built by your neighbors, it's more than service. It's community. Mid-Century Fiber, fast, local, and here for Abingdon.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we get the varsity game underway here. Starting lineups being announced here for United. Their starting lineup looks like this. Number 1, Ella Brown, followed then by number 3, Sarah Shimon. Number 12 this evening is Natalie Hodges. Number 13 is Ada Kunkel, and number 21 is Cameron Poston. Some of those names you did hear in the JV contest, so it'll be interesting to see how much gas they have left in the tank after playing an overtime JV game. Sure, that's something the coaches did not want to see if they were United, but part of the game sometimes is the starting lineup for the A-Town Tornadoes being announced. Their lineup will look like this. The star Kennedy Quinn coming off of a 29-point outburst the other night up in the Quad Cities in the shootout. I didn't see. Did she get the MVP of that entire tournament? Somebody help me out in the comments. They were supposed to announce the winner of that MVP tonight, but I did not see. Anyway, so Kennedy Quinn followed by Callie Nelson. Number 14 is Caden Quinn. Number 21, Avery Stiegel. And number 25 is Miley Weber. That is your starting lineup here this evening as you're watching coverage of A-Town Sports presented by Mid-Century Fiber here on TSSR Game Time Live. Happy to bring it to you tonight. The A-Town Tornadoes again look to make it 3 in a row after winning 2 big games over the weekend, Cisna Park and North Scott. Now they look to come home and take a regional foe down in United, as the opening tip-off is won by A-Town, and they'll bring it left to right in their home whites. United will wear the road red uniforms. There's a right wing three on the way to start the ball game off. That one up for three. It's Caden Quinn. What a hot start for A-Town, and then nearly getting the steal on the inbound. Out of bounds, last touch, though, by Caden Quinn. And a three. She was in double figures, I saw, in that ball game as well. That is a two-headed monster not a lot of people want to face here when you're talking about the A-Town Tornadoes. As some pressure against a very young team here for United. We talked about this during the JV game earlier tonight. Now, United comes into this one with just two upperclassmen. That one backing down, turnaround shot. That one no good from Cameron Poston. And the rebound comes out quickly up the floor. Gets it Avery Stiegel running the fast break. Can't get it to go with a left-handed layup. 7:14 to go here in the first. A 3-0 start here for A-Town. Bringing it up the floor as with it in the corner. A pump fake. Going to the baseline, Kunkel. Finds Poston. Good ball movement here. There's a right wing three on the way. That one no good by Hodges. And a rebound. Here comes A-Town. It's Kennedy Quinn. Turns on the speed and goes the other way. That one no good. A lot of contact, no call. Battle for the rebound, a tie-up, and a jump ball called. It'll be A-Town basketball. 6:48 to go here in the first. Feel free to get into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for here. Your reaction to the ball game, all sorts of stuff. Also, if you've got it, updates on the NFL playoff game. Would appreciate that as well. I just saw they just got underway, so not much going on right now as that one's poked and stolen away. Here comes Kennedy Quinn with it. All the way, gets it. There's a good pass, left side, three on the way. That's off the back rim, no good for Weber. Offensive rebound, A-Town will reset. Over to the left side, here's Quinn. She'll try her luck for three. That one halfway down and out. Rebound into the hands of United. Couple open looks, that one poked, stolen away. Here comes Quinn, takes it all the way to the basket, off the steal, and lays it up and in. Kennedy Quinn with the bucket. She's got her first 2 points of the ball game as that one tipped. And it hit the official, so it stays inbounds. A right wing three on the way. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Here is Caden Quinn. Now to Kennedy. She'll drive to the baseline, put up a floater. That one no good, but a foul. And Kennedy Quinn will go to the line and shoot two. So the foul will be on number one, Ella Brown. Her first, team's first here in quarter number one. Good to have you along as the first one on the way. It's up and good. Quinn now with three. A 6-0 start here for the Tornadoes. The battle of the weather. The Storm versus the Tornadoes. And the second one up and good. 7-0 start here for A-Town. More pressure. That one stolen away. Gets it to Caden Quinn. Right side, turn, spin move, puts up the shot, can't get the bank shot to go. And the rebound, here comes United. They'll bring it up the floor. Again, a very young team here. Only two upperclassmen, one a senior, one a junior. That would be Hodges is the junior, and Sarah Shimon is the senior. Battle for the basketball. That one taken away by A-Town. 5:20 to go here in the first. A 7-0 start. Scoreboard a little slow to get updated there. That's my bad. Oops, and I gave it to the wrong team. There's a jumper for Miley Weber. That one no good. Another offensive rebound. Turnaround shot, little hook shot, up and good. Caden Quinn with a second basket here. It's a 9-0 start. As that one nearly is taken away by Quinn. Able to come away with it for a moment was United, but again, the suffocating defense as the possession arrow will go to A-Town. As checking into the ball game, Anna Servin, she will check in for Callie Nelson here. 9-0 the start here for the Tornadoes. Lost my scoreboard there. There we go. Left side, there's a three on the way off the inbound. Off the back rim, no good for Quinn, and the rebound goes to Izzy Keith, who hit the huge basket to make it a three-point game in overtime in the JV contest. She's got some good range. She had 11 points, three-point baskets in that ball game. So I'd like to see her get some open looks for the Red Storm. She has it now top of the key. Gets it to Shimon. Shimon goes to the free throw line, turns around. Shimon Might have got away with a shove there, but 4:20 to go here in the first. Turn, kicks it. That one poked, nearly stolen. Hey, nice play there by Miley Weber. Here's Kennedy Quinn, takes it all the way to the rack, left-handed layup. It's up and good. Kennedy Quinn with another basket. She's got 6. It's an 11-0 start. As that one poked and nearly stolen away on the inbound. Into the corner. There's a jumper for 3. That one, halfway down and out. A good look by Ada Kunkel. And the rebound into the hands of A-Town. With the right side, here's Caden Quinn. They'll drive. Gets it back. Caden Quinn, 3:40 to go here in the first. As Kennedy Quinn, again, the MVP of the game that A-Town played in that shootout over the weekend. There's a jumper from the elbow, no good. Offensive rebound. Servin can't get that one to go. And the rebound into the hands of Cameron Poston. Poston's a sophomore for the Red Storm, and what I saw in that JV matchup, I think she's going to be a good player here in a couple years. Give her some more reps there at United. I think she's got some potential. She had some turnaround and fall-away shots that were really, really impressive. Driving inside, going all the way to the basket. That one no good, and the rebound into the hands of Miley Weber. And A-Town will bring it up the floor here. Under 3 minutes to go, an 11-0 start. Left side, Weber, open, left wing 3, excuse me. That one no good. And the rebound comes out. Here comes United. Red Storm looking for something offensively. Right side to Natalie Poston. Poston picks up the dribble, looking for help. Desperately looking for help now. Nearly a 5-second call. Got to get something. Able to get it right side to Kunkel. Good cross-court pass. Tried to get it inside to Cameron Poston. Triple team on her. And it's taken away. A-Town bringing it left to right as you look at your screen. 2:15 to go here in the first. Here's Kennedy Quinn. Gets a screen. Little jump up, no good. And the rebound to United. Red Storm with it. As that one tipped out top by Miley Weber. Into the hands, though, of Izzy Keith. Under 2 minutes left, and what a play there defensively. There is Avery Stiegel. Stiegel coming all the way to the basket, left-handed layup, gets that one to go. Off the steal, defense turns to offense. 1:44 to go here in the third. 13-0 to start. With it right side, it's Natalie Poston. Poston looking for help. And a whistle and a bump. Foul called on A-Town. That'll be their first. That'll be on Caden Quinn. Couple substitutions here. Hockey-style substitution here for United. My goodness. Harper Hall into the game. Number 15, Cora Shimon. Who else is out there? Number 5, Jensen Parkins into the game. There was one more that I missed. Missing one more. Oh, well. We'll get it figured out here in just a moment. With it up top. Actually, no, I think that might have been it. As that shot no good. Battle for the rebound into the hands of A-Town. 13-0 the lead. Here come the A-Town Tornadoes. Bringing it in their home whites. Here's Caden Quinn. Picks up the dribble. Right side. Chesney Engel into the game. Vivian Bigger in as well. Nice pass inside. There's Callie Nelson. Into the corner, a 3 on the way for Weber. That one off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Nelson puts it up. That one up and good. Callie Nelson on the board. She makes it 15-0. 50 seconds to go here in the first. Up top, moving right side. Here's Harper Hall. Caden Quinn guarding her. Harper falls down. Bodies on the floor. They try to rebound here as Hall with it right side, 35 seconds to go. A whistle and a foul called with 33.1 seconds to go. And that's going to be on Miley Weber. It'll be her first. Team second. So United will inbound the basketball, far side of the court. They'll bring it right to left here as trying to get something, a little bit of momentum here if you are the Red Storm. Just a little bit of something here. With it left side, or up top, I should say. She was looking left side as that one is stolen away. Out of bounds. Another turnover. Kennedy Quinn will check back into the ball game. She's got 6 here in the early going. And she'll bring it up the floor for the final shot here for A-Town. 12 seconds left. Gets a screen from Bigger. Moves to the right side. 8 seconds to shoot. It goes. Nice pass inside. Lays that one up. No good. Rebound into the hands of United, and that's going to end our first quarter. A shutout in the first quarter. Don't say that too often. 15-0 our score. We go to the second. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. No, that is not a typo as you look at your score there. 15-0 the score after 1 quarter. The A-Town defense has just been absolutely suffocating, and United has just not had many good looks here in this ball game. And the Red Storm going to be looking for something here as they make some adjustments. A-Town will bring out some of their starters here. Avery Stiegel, the only ones, Vivian Bigger off the bench, and Anna Servin also off the bench, starting the second quarter. Another 8 minutes on the clock, and we're back underway. Here's Harper Hall with it up top. Oh, that one lost out of bounds. And joining us here up at the booth up top here is the athletic director of the A-Town Tornadoes, Mr. Reed Kelso, wanting to come up here and share some news here. But Happy New Year there, Mr. Kelso. How are you? Hope you had a good holiday season there.
I did. It was uneventful, which is good.
Uneventful. Well, I wouldn't say that. You had the girls playing, of course, in the Beardstown tournament. You had the boys taking 5th place in the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament, so I wouldn't say it was completely uneventful for you. You were kind of chasing some basketball during the holiday season.
I went to a lot of basketball games, but I mean, family-wise, it was uneventful.
Well, there you go. That's good news there. But you're up here to share some exciting news. Always exciting stuff. There's a corner 3 on the way for Kennedy Quinn. That one no good. Offensive rebound, put back no, and a good battle scrap for the basketball will end up in a tie-up. 7:24 to go here in the second. But exciting news coming for playoff time, at least on the girls' side here.
Yeah.
You're going to be hosting something.
Yeah, we're hosting the Girls Regional again this year. We host it February 16th, and then the 19th is the championship game. So, yeah, we're glad the IHSA picked us to host, and we're happy to do it.
And there's a turnaround shot. Nice play there by Kennedy Quinn as she gets that one to go. What a special player there, Kennedy Quinn. But I know you take all that stuff very, very seriously. You try to get as many things to host as you can there. But, yeah. I mean, what does getting to host the regional mean to you guys as the school, but also just for the community here between Abingdon and Avon?
Yeah, anytime you give your teams a home field advantage in the playoffs, you want to take advantage of that. But, yeah, I mean, it's great. It gives the community. Wish you could support those games. Excited to host them, we like to host every year if possible.
As quickly the other way, A-Town getting an answer. The first basket of the ball game, by the way, for Jensen Parkins, and then bringing it the other way is Avery Stiegel, and she's got her second basket here of the ball game, and is now a 19-2 ball game here. Let's get the scoreboard right there, and I'll get back to Athletic Director Reed Kelso joining us here. But yes, the girls are certainly wanting to claim that regional crown for potentially a third year in a row here, and looking to make that deep run there. And of course got their eye on that. Obviously very exciting times here, and a couple of big wins there for the A-Town girls there last week. Cisna Park and then North Scott there over the weekend.
Yeah, 2 really good wins. Monday we played Macomb. They played us tough. We just couldn't make a lot of baskets, to be honest. But it was nice to see the girls bounce back. Cisna Park was ranked number 2 in the state. So that's a good win for us. And North Scott's a good team. I think they're they're a 4A school in Iowa.
Inside is Iowa. A lot of contact there, and able to come away with it is United. Under 6 minutes to go here in the quarter. But yeah, was it the Illinois side dominated that shootout there?
Like
11-1 or something?
12-2 maybe.
12-2, something like that.
think just 14 games. They won 2 of them.
Of course, Kennedy Quinn going off in that one. She won the MVP of the game between North Scott. Did she win it up the tournament? Did they come out with that news yet? Do you know?
She made the all-tournament.
She made the all-tournament team. All right. Because I know they were going to announce the MVP there. I know they
I don't know.
voting and all that stuff going on.
That's hard to beat when you got Moline and all those schools
Yeah,
in it.
a lot of fan bases up there in the Quad Cities. So, but she did have a 29-point outburst.
She had 29. Caden had 18. So, yeah, I mean, it was a good night. We had a couple other girls score. It was a really good day.
Well, in the two-headed monster, we talked about it here in the first quarter there. There's not a lot of teams. I mean, I know last year you had Kennedy, and there's a corner 3 on the way. That one no good for
Haley
United.
and
Haley last year. Haley doing really well at Carl Sandburg College, but another two-headed monster here. Just keep on putting them in, and, you know, they're filling up the baskets there, the two Quinn girls there.
Yeah, you know, they struggled for a little bit down there at Beerstown. It's nice to see us hit some shots, get everybody involved. Kennedy's been doing a good job with her passing, finding open looks for the other girls. So, yeah, nice to see you going. And conference here, we hopefully get some good wins here.
I know you got the boys coming back home tomorrow to have their first home game since the holiday season. There's a jumper from the right wing 3 on the way. Ooh. No good. No, and a rebound into the hands of United. But the boys are coming back. You know, getting 5th place at the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. A lot of heart attacks in that tournament, but able to take 5th place nonetheless. And they're playing some pretty good ball here as they start the second half of the season.
Yeah, they're 15-2. They're having a really good season. You know, we lost to Macomb down there. They turned around and beat Brown County and Mercer County, which are 2 really good teams. So, yeah, the boys are having a good season. They're in conference now, and tomorrow night we host Knoxville.
Knoxville tomorrow night. The Blue Bullets into town as we got a whistle and a foul. That'll be on Caden Quinn, her second. That is the team's first here in the quarter. But, yeah, a lot of action here, a lot of home games, I think, down the stretch for both sides, really, as we get ready for the postseason push. So you want those games, obviously, the very important conference games. You like hosting those games, so folks need to come out here if they're watching here and want to get down to some of these games because there's 2 really good basketball teams here going on at A-Town High School.
I agree. Yeah, and, you know, the girls host the girls LGC tournament this year, which is nice. So, I mean, just some more games we get at home.
4:34 to go here in the second. A little more action going on sporting-wise. This is the first year you guys are doing wrestling. And how's that going there for you guys?
It's going good. We had our first middle school home meet tonight. It went really well. We have, I think, 6 or 7 high schoolers, and I think we got 8 or 9 junior high kids.
There goes Quinn into the corner to Caden Quinn. There's a corner 3 on the way. That one off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound back into the hands of Kennedy. She drives, kicks it to Caden. Caden stops, gets it. A good ball movement here by A-Town. They get it back. Kennedy Quinn, right corner 3 on the way. That one no good. And the rebound, the lid on the basket here in the second quarter there, Mr. Kelso.
Yeah, good thing our defense is playing well.
Over to the right side. There's a right wing 3 on the way. That one no good. And the rebound, fought 4, out of bounds. Last touched by United.
They're trying to play a zone here, but I don't know if we're playing it right.
3:53 to go here in the second quarter. By the way, I was looking at the Max Preps, and you're the guy, obviously, to talk about that. I see there's a game against Moline. Is that here next Monday, and is that an afternoon?
That's at the Jerry Logan Shootout.
Okay, the Jerry Logan Shootout. That explains the 2 o'clock start time.
Yep, we play them at Jerry Logan Shootout at 2 o'clock in Atlanta West High School.
Okay, there you go. That makes a lot more sense. We got a whistle and a timeout. And it's full timeout. We'll take a break with them. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed, joined by the athletic director of the A-Town Tornadoes, Reed Kelso, kind enough to stop by here and chat with us a little bit in the second quarter. But a dominant performance here so far. It was 15-0 after one quarter, 19-0 or 17-0 at one point before United got their first basket. And I know that's what Coach Dugan really hangs his hat on, I should say, when it comes to this team. It's not so much the offense, even though they have 2 girls that can fill it up with Kennedy and Caden, but it's certainly the defense that Coach Dugan is really proud of for his teams.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they're going to have to hang their hat on when it comes to postseason time.
There's a right wing three on the way for Kennedy. That one up and good. She's into double figures.
Yeah, it was a nice look by Coach Dugan right there.
Out of the timeout, it's 22-2. It was an 8-town timeout.
And I know United's super young.
Yeah, that was what we were talking about as well. As
I
that
think
shot.
there's one junior, one senior on the roster. So yeah, they're gonna take the lumps against teams like us, but in a couple of years, watch out.
I was talking about that in the JV contest, and they've got a girl there. I think that's number 21 out there, Cameron Posted. She kind of impressed me during the JV game, and yeah, she's kind of going up against some pretty tough, stout competition here in the varsity contest, but I think she's got some potential there. Right wing three. Kennedy trying to get the feeling going as that one no good. And the rebound battled for. Kennedy comes away with it, puts up another shot off the back rim, no good. Just been one of those shooting nights there for A-Town. They've had some good looks, just unable to get the baskets to go. As we come up on 2.5 minutes to go, 2:25 as a matter of fact. A battle for the basketball. Nice play there by Avery Stiegel. Gets the steal. Here's Quinn. Over to Kennedy Quinn. Whistle and a foul is called. It'll be on the floor. 2:17 to go here in the second. And that'll be a foul on number 12, it looks like. Natalie Hodges, one of the only upperclassmen there, the junior on this roster for United.
Yeah, super young.
But that's good, though. Again, when you're a super young team, you get those JV players out there, get them some varsity reps, and
absolutely,
it's certainly not a bad thing there for the years to come. As there's a right wing three on the way, up and good once again for Caden Quinn. She's got 2 threes here in the ball game. It's 25-4 with 2 minutes to go.
And we got our third grade girls playing at halftime here.
Oh, we do. All right, turnaround shot. That one no good. So we'll keep it here and watch that. 1:50 to go as we got a whistle and a foul. So. Again, if you're just joining us here, we're talking to the athletic director of the A-Town Tornadoes, Reed Kelso, joining us here. And if you missed the news, A-Town will be hosting the girls regional here at A-Town High School. What were the dates for that again there?
February 16th, which I believe is President's Day, at 6 o'clock at night. We'll host 2 games, and then on that Thursday, the 19th, we host at 6:30 the championship game.
So 16th and 19th, I imagine we'll be here for that.
I would assume
I would assume so. 25-4. And then who knows, come sectional time. You said the girls sectional goes to Bushnell from here?
Yes, and the boys regional will be either at Knoxville or Galva, and then the sectionals at United.
All right.
So not far drives.
As that shot no good, a whistle and a foul, and Kennedy Quinn going to go to the line. Some news that came out earlier this week here, I know kind of affects the area a little bit there. Western Illinois getting a super sectional.
Yeah.
I know that was talked about during the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. I mean, that's a really big deal because there used to be some really good super sectional games played there at Western Illinois.
Yeah, I'm from Macomb, so I mean, we've played in a couple back, and I can remember that place on both sides being full, up in the top full, like, yeah, I can remember being sold out. So yeah, it's nice to get the 1A sectional back there, and hopefully we can play there.
Of course, the boys will be looking to play in that. And, of course, the girls off a trip to the super sectional. Back-to-back free throws, by the way, for Kennedy Quinn. She's got 13 as we've got 90 seconds to go here in the first half. With it left side, it is Ada Kunkel.
Well, wait, I'm going to go down and get the girls ready.
Yep,
so
sounds good. Appreciate the time
Appreciate
there.
you being here.
Of course. And Reed Kelso joining us, the athletic director for the A-Town Tornadoes. Joining us there, top of the key. There's a three. That one banked home. Sarah Shimon for 3. 27-7 our score, 1:09 to go here in the first half. Good to have Mr. Kelso joining us here. Wanted him to come on and give you guys the news about the girls regional being hosted here February 16th and 19th. There's a right wing three. Caden Quinn off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. They got a whistle and a tie-up. And possession arrow will give it to the Tornadoes. But, yeah, I imagine we'll be here for that. Of course, the A-Town girls will be fighting for that 3rd straight regional title. 2 trips to the sectional championship, 1 sectional championship. Last year, that trip to the super sectional, the Brimfield super sectional, that was one of the loudest venues I've ever heard in my life. That was so much fun. A turnaround jumper, that one up and good. What a play there by Izzy Keith. The 2-point basket, and United finding something on offense there, but the problem has been on the other side. The A-Town offense has been firing on all cylinders here. Now, down the stretch. Under 20 seconds to go, right side. There's a right wing three on the way. Kennedy Quinn, that one's her shot. It's up and good. She's got 16 here in the first half. 30-9 the score. 5 seconds to go here, first half. Up top, it's Shimon. 2 seconds, 1 second. Got to get the shot up. That one good if it goes. It's no good. Natalie Poston's shot falls off the rim. No good. But at the end of 2, 30-9 our score. The A-Town Tornadoes dominant throughout 2 quarters of basketball. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have that third grader game in front of you there, and we'll talk about some things, various things. Since we won't have an interview, we will talk a little bit about whatever I can come up with. We'll take a look at the numbers and get you ready for the second half as you're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
I think the rewarding parts of my job are seeing people over time and seeing how, getting to know them and getting to know their families. And that's very exciting to see them and get them better over time, especially if I'm able to find out something that other places haven't. And that's kind of what drew me to family medicine. You know, I try to get along with people and treat them as I would my family. Do what we can to get the patients taken care of day in and day out. It's pretty supportive. I'm Dr. Michael Waters. I'm a family physician here at the McDonough District Hospital Family Clinic.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Every town has its own rhythm, and here in Abingdon, Illinois, connection is part of what keeps its residents moving. At Mid-Century Fiber, we're proud to call places like Abingdon home, where our team members live, work, and drive the same streets as the people we serve. Because when your connection is built by your neighbors, it's more than service. It's community. Mid-Century Fiber, fast, local, and here for Abingdon.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as we are at the half of our varsity contest here, but we've got the third graders outdoing battle here, the gray versus the black. A little 4-on-4 basketball here. Steve excited for the threes, flying for Kennedy Quinn. Now, she had a lot of open looks. She just wasn't able to hit a bunch of them. She did finish the first half with 16 points, but she could have had potentially a lot more. She had a lot of open looks in that first half and finished with 16 points, 2 of which, 2 threes, I should say, 6 points coming from the three-point line. But a 30-9 score after 2 quarters of basketball, and it was quite the dominant performance there, especially on the defensive side, as Kennedy Quinn finished with 16 points, 8 points for Caden Quinn, 4 points for Avery Stiegel, and then you've got Callie Nelson finishing with 2 points in that half. And we've got the black team with their first possession here of our third grade game, as that one nearly stolen away. Nice play there by number 52. Didn't hear the names, so apologies. Don't have the names for these little tykes, but the third graders out doing a little scrimmage. Your halftime entertainment here on TSSR. By the way, you're watching coverage of A-Town Sports presented by Mid-Century Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Mid-Century Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability that you need. Call or text 309-778-3278. Visit fiberfastnow.com to join the winning team. Nice pass inside, a shot. Oh, that one no good by the gray team. Offensive rebound, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Yes, they do call fouls in this game. Train them early. That's what you got to do. As Tommy Tornado trying to get the crowd hyped up on the far side of the court. The new mascot here at A-Town High School, in case you missed it a few weeks ago. Right before we went to Christmas, we did that. First free throw's up and good. I feel like she should be at the green line. Third grade, that's a long way from the free throw line. Move her up a couple steps. What are we doing here? Again, I guess train them early. Here's the free throw. That's off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up and good. Number 20 with the basket for the gray team. Now the black team will look to answer there. First basket of the ball game there in this third grade action. For United, their leading scorer here, not a lot obviously to talk about with the low-scoring affair there for the Red Storm, but a three-point basket for Sarah Shimon. She is the team leader in scoring. Jensen Parkins got 2 points, Ada Kunkel with 2, and Izzy Keith with 2 as well. As another shot for the gray team. They've been playing some good defense. The black team's got to hang on to the basketball. Here comes the black team bringing it up the floor. But A-Town led this game at 1 point, 17-0. Their defense is really tightening down, and we talked about it with Mr. Kelso, the athletic director for the A-Town Tornadoes. Talked about just how young this United Red Storm team is. They've only got 2 upperclassmen, a senior, one and one junior, and that's it. So you can kind of understand the growing pains that they're going to have. Whoa! As the black team, one of the players nearly went and scored in her own basket. I like the idea, but they got to go to the right basket. There's a steal. Here comes the gray team quickly the other way. Number 20 rocking the headband there. It's a good look. Got a good look there for the headband. As the black team will bring it up the floor. Number 9 with the basketball. Going to the free throw line. There's a shot. That should have been a pass. Yeah, that's a nice pass. Oh, nearly saved it. Nearly saved the possession there, but it'll be a turnover. But yeah, some young players here, growing pains for United, but they've got some players with some potential. Cameron Poston, I think, is one you need to be watching here in the next few years. She is a sophomore. Got some good range. We saw Ada Kunkel. She had a good JV contest. I think she's certainly got some potential there. She's a freshman. Izzy Keith, also a freshman. She's got range. Hit 3 threes in the JV contest. So, I mean, there are players here that can make some noise in their latter years in high school. Nice screen up top. Number 15 picks it up. Nearly has it stolen away. It is stolen away. Number 52 comes away with it. By the way, if anybody's got the football score, I would appreciate it. I'm going to look it up, I think, on my phone here. Nothing exciting must be happening since nobody's really said much in the comments. 3-0 Steelers leading the Texans. Watch the Steelers screw around and win the Super Bowl. Watch them do it. Everybody wanted Tomlin fired. I saw the best TikTok today. Oh, there's a nice screen, an open lane. Number 9, too much dribbling. Gotta get the shot up. Passes it left side. What? Brings it the other way. There's a jumper for number 20. Rattles it home. Her second basket here in the contest. Anyway, I saw the funniest TikTok surrounding football. Since the Bears won, and, Aaron Rodgers claims to be the owner of the Bears, at least when he was the Green Bay Packer quarterback. Wouldn't it be funny if, just if, Aaron Rodgers one last time beats the Bears in the playoffs? Wouldn't that be funny? I know Steve probably not going to like that in the comments here. Steve, hear me out. It would be funny. You got to admit, it would be torture, I know, for Bears fans. But it would be pretty funny. There's a jumper, number 20. She's been red hot here to start. Offensive rebound, number 20. Can't get that one to go. Another battle for the basket. I'm just trying to create chaos, as that's going to end our third grade matchup here. I want chaos because my team's out. And my Packers are out. I just want the most chaos that you can get. What a performance from the third graders out there. Number 20, a couple of baskets for the gray team. Steve is not all about that. Come on, Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Come on, Steve.
What do you say?
He's reacting to something I said earlier. So with that, we're going to take a break. I'm probably going to get yelled at during the break here, but we'll take a break. We'll get ready for the second half. 30-9 our score, as we've got the second half for you coming up. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I think the rewarding parts of my job are seeing people over time and seeing getting to know them and getting to know their families. And that's very exciting to see them and get them better over time, especially if I'm able to find out something that other places haven't. And that's kind of what drew me to family medicine. You know, I try to get along with people and treat them as I would my family. Do what we can to get the patients taken care of day in and day out. It's pretty supportive. I'm Dr. Michael Waters. I'm a family physician here at the McDonough District Hospital Family Clinic.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Every town has its own rhythm, and here in Abingdon, Illinois, connection is part of what keeps its residents moving. At Mid-Century Fiber, we're proud to call places like Abingdon home, where our team members live, work, and drive the same streets as the people we serve. Because when your connection is built by your neighbors, it's more than service, it's community. Mid-Century Fiber, fast, local, and here for Abingdon.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we start the third quarter. A-Town starts with the basketball, now moving right to left on your screen. Going inside, Callie Nelson. She'll lay that one up and in. And another hot start for A-Town. Quickly a basket. It's 32-9. A-Town led this game 17-0 off rip. A 15-0 first quarter. There's a right wing three on the way. That was a good look. Offensive rebound. Put back up and good. Ada Kunkel with another basket. She's got the team lead in scoring now. As a whistle and a foul on that one. 32-11 our score. So a better offensive quarter, obviously, for United in the second quarter, scoring 9 points after going scoreless in the first. And A-Town looking to hold strong there. Nice move there by Caden Quinn. A little turnaround jumper up and good. Again, if you're just joining us, Kennedy Quinn's got 16 first-half points. We'll see how long Coach Dugan leaves her in. There's a jumper. That one no good. And the rebound into the hands of Callie Nelson. Up the floor quickly the other way. There's Miley Weber, no good. Avery Stiegel with the offensive rebound for a moment, but throws it away. Bringing it up the floor, here come the Red Storm. Thought about it. Ella Brown with the basketball. Top of the key, there is a three on the way. That one from downtown. It's good for Sarah Shimon. Her second three, 32-14 the score. 32-14 is the score. As with it right side, there's a right wing deep three on the way, halfway down and out. Battle for the rebound into the hands of United. Bringing it up the floor, here comes Ella Brown. Brown will bring it all the way inside. We got a whistle. Oh, a travel is called. I thought a foul was going to be called, but that is not the case. 34-14 is the score. Bringing it up the floor, here comes Kennedy Quinn. 6:10 to go here in the third quarter with it right side. Right side, here's Caden Quinn. She goes, a whistle and a travel called. 5:56 to go here. We got a turnover. Hold on a second. You're the Mid-Century Fiber guy, aren't you? You want to do a quick interview real quick? Bringing it up the floor here. I knew your face looked familiar.
I don't know what I was saying.
Okay, fair enough. No. Sponsor, one of our sponsor for A-Town Athletics, Mid-Century Fiber, joining us here, up here at, well, he stopped by here. He stopped by the booth up top. That pass inside. It's stolen away. Good folks there at Mid-Century Fiber. And again, check them out for blazing fast internet here in Abingdon. Top of the key. There's 3 on the way. That one no good for Quinn. Tried to get her own miss. And with that what a play by Quinn. Able to save it in. Oh, my goodness. That kind of determination, but it's thrown away. 34-14. A little Roger Federer-esque with the little save between the legs right there. That's a tennis reference for those who don't know what that is. I've never seen that in a basketball game before. What was he here for? Was he just... Oh, okay. I was happy to put him on. It's amazing, you know, how many people just kind of freak out a little bit with the idea of, hey, you want to come on, answer a few questions? Nope. We're only on YouTube. It's not like we're, technically we are worldwide because we're on the World Wide Web, but sorry, I'm distracted. Some of my helpers are here talking about what was all happening there just a moment ago. Inside pass. Nice find. Stiegel can't get the basket to go. Offensive rebound, a whistle and a foul. Steve says that was fancy. The little Roger Federer play there from Kennedy Quinn. Again, I've never seen that in a basketball game. I mean, that might make my highlight reel, and that one didn't even lead to a basket. I mean, that's just one of the craziest plays I've ever seen. First one up and good. Avery Stiegel's got 5. 35-14. 4:36 to go here in the third. A-Town in control. United will call a timeout. 35-14. Is it a full timeout? It is a full timeout. We'll take a break. We're back in just a moment. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, you know, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call after the timeout by United. That is their first here in the game. 35-14 our score. Good to have you with us. Feel free to get in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for tonight. Your reaction to the game or updates. Tell us who you're rooting for in the football world. Just talk anything. We like to have conversations here. That one grazes the front iron. They say it didn't graze the front iron, but I promise you it did. I don't think that referee saw it. Still 3-0. 3-0 going midway through the second. All right. Houston touchdown. Steve staying up to date. There we go. Let's go Texans. Don't get me wrong, I would like to see that Aaron Rodgers storyline, but a lot has to happen for Pittsburgh to get to the Super Bowl. So I'd like to see Houston win it. Battle is Izzy Keith, Houston or Buffalo. I like Josh Allen. Well, we're talking about everything but basketball here today, aren't we? All right, let's refocus here. 35-14 with it up top. Izzy Keith with it right side to Natalie Poston. Poston, stutter steps, picks up the dribble, able to get it. Here comes Kunkel inside, lost the handle. Able to find her teammate, though. That one up, no good. Ooh, good look there for Poston. And the rebound comes out. Here comes A-Town. Moving quickly the other way. Here's Kennedy Quinn. A little step-back jumper. Mid-range, that one up and good. Free throw line, that is a dangerous spot. Kennedy Quinn's got 18. A little Michael Jordan-esque now. Get that little jump, little push-off maybe, get away with the push-off, and a little step-back jumper from mid-range. That one deep for 3. It's Izzy Keith. She hit some big threes in the JV contest. And now she hits one here in the varsity contest as we got a turnover. A-Town turns it over offensively. Harper Hall will check into the ball game here for United. Anna Servin will check in for A-Town. 3:15 to go here in the third, 37-17. A-Town leading by 20 here. Driving inside, there goes all the way to the basket. What a basket there for Harper Hall. Fresh off the bench and getting that one to go. And quickly the other way, A-Town tries to get a quick basket. The offensive rebound, it's stripped and stolen away. Here comes Hall again. The other way, 37-19. There's Izzy Keith. That's dangerous. Left her wide open, and then she double dribbled. Got to take that shot if you're Izzy Keith. But she's a freshman. She'll learn that, get a little better. That wide open a look there. Tough not to get a shot up there if you're United in this situation. 2:46 to go here in the third, 37-19. Kennedy Quinn brings it across the timeline. Crossover move, she'll go mid-range floater. That's up no good. Tries to get her own miss. She does get her own miss. Over to Caden Quinn, corner three, up and good. Caden Quinn from deep. 40-19 the score. 2:22 to go here in the third. There's a three. Izzy Keith looking for an answer. That one no good. Vivian Bigger comes away with it. Here comes Quinn pushing it the other way. 2-on-3. It doesn't matter. Goes inside to Servin. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Whistling a tie up. And the possession arrow will send it to United. Got a lot of tie-ups in this game. More than in the JV game, I feel like. Usually the JV game you see more jump balls. Not the case here tonight. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. That one poked, stolen away. Here come the Quinns running the fast break. Going all the way to the basket. Kennedy Quinn is fouled. That's a dangerous sight. You got both Quinn girls running at you full speed. And that'll send Kennedy Quinn to the line, looking to add to her total. She's got 18, 16 in the first half. First one on the way, it's up no good. Those are some good shoes there for Kennedy Quinn. Those are almost Laffy Taffy colors right there. The pink and the yellow, they mesh together really, really well, as that one saved in by United off the miss. Bringing it up the floor, here come the Red Storm. There's a jumper. That one no good from the elbow. And the rebound into the hands of Anna Servin. Coming up on a minute and a half to go here in the quarter. Kennedy Quinn might have got away with an elbow there. Offensive rebound, put back up, no good. As it goes out of bounds, last touch by A-Town. 40-19, 1:27 to go here in the third. Don't forget, boys coming in tomorrow, playing in the Knoxville Blue Bullets. It's always a good rivalry there. Another regional matchup. Two teams relatively close to one another. I believe Coach Dugan has ties to Knoxville, if I'm not mistaken. He had a coach there at Knoxville, or he went to Knoxville. Ooh, as that one is thrown away. Here comes Anna Servin with it in transition. She'll take it all by herself and lay it up and in. Anna Servin comes in and lays that one up and in. 42-19 the score. 1:04 to go here in the third. Jensen Parkins with it right side. 1 minute to go. Parkins picks up the dribble, looking for help. He's desperately looking for help now. Gets it to Izzy Keith. Keith able to get it right side. It goes to the free throw line. Back up top, driving. Keith with it right side. 40 seconds left. In the corner, it is Parkins. Jensen Parkins with it. Looking for help. Still looking. Caden Quinn really guarding her very well, as that one, a battle for the basketball, and it's stolen away by Anna Servin. 20 seconds to go. Here's Quinn. Nice pass. Finds Macy Brooks. Lays it up. No good, but a foul called. And that will send A-Town back to the line. That'll be their fourth foul. Jensen Parkins picks up the foul for the Red Storm. 42-19. Macy Brooks to the line, shooting two. That one off the rim, no good. Stephanie joining us here in the comments. Both. He graduated and coached junior high at Knoxville. All right. Well, thank you, Stephanie. I knew he had some sort of times. I just didn't know what it was. I didn't want to say for certain, but that one up and good. 1 for 2 from the line for Macy Brooks. Pamela, 7-3 Texans. Appreciate that update. Houston with that touchdown, taking the lead. 43-19 our score. That'll be a foul on A-Town, as the foul will be on Caden Quinn, her second. Team second. Red Storm will have it. Trying to get that last shot. Here's Parkins with it, right wing. Picks up the dribble, 3 seconds left. Got to get a shot up. Here goes Hall, takes it all the way to the basket. A little too strong, and that'll end our third quarter. 43-19 is the score. And we'll go to the fourth. A-Town in big control. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every town has its own rhythm, and here in Abingdon, Illinois, connection is part of what keeps its residents moving. At Mid-Century Fiber, we're proud to call places like Abingdon home, where our team members live, work, and drive the same streets as the people we serve. Because when your connection is built by your neighbors, it's more than service, it's community. Mid-Century Fiber, fast, local, and here for Abingdon.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call, fourth quarter. About to get underway here. The A-Town Tornadoes in complete control. 43-19. They led 17-0 to start the ball game. Shut out United in the first quarter, 15-0. It was 17-0 before United got their first basket of the ball game. And it has been pretty much full control for A-Town ever since. All right, fourth quarter underway here. I'll update the scoreboard here, and we are back as you're watching coverage of A-Town Sports, presented by Mid-Century Fiber here on TSSR. There's a jumper from the corner. There's a 3 on the way. And we got a foul. That's going to send Avery Stiegel to the line. She will shoot. Let's see if it's 2 or 3. They say it was a 2-point basket or a 3-point basket. Either way, it's going to be free throws. That foul will be on Jensen Parkins. And shooting 3. So there you go. It was a 3-point foul. United. Not a great foul there. It was the first one up and good for Avery Stiegel. She's got 6 here today. 44-19 the score. Second one on the way, up and good. One more to go. 45-19. Next one on the third, and she goes 3 for 3. How about that? Avery Stiegel, 3 for 3. She's got 8 points here today. It's 46-19 as we're starting off the fourth quarter here. A-Town going to be looking to try to get that running clock going here. One more basket, and they'll have mission accomplished there. But a foul is called on A-Town. That'll stop the clock for now, since we're under the 30 points. Couple more substitutions coming in for United as they kind of get pretty much their entire JV roster out there. There's the top of the key 3 on the way. That's up and good. Sarah Shimon from downtown. She has got 3 of them here tonight. 9 points for Sarah Shimon. 46-22 the score, 7:20 to go here in the fourth. Quinn kicks it into the corner. Back up top, now inside. Good ball movement, right side. There's a right wing 3 on the way. Caden Quinn can't get the answer. And the rebound into the hands of United. 46-22, 7:04 to go here in the fourth. Left side, it is Cora Shimon, number 15. Back into the ball game. Harper Hall, number 4. Shimon with it right side. Driving the baseline, Hall picks up the dribble, looking to kick it back out. 6:40 to go. Here's a shot, that one off the rim, no good by Cora Shimon. And the rebound into the hands of A-Town, leading by 24. Here comes Kennedy Quinn. Nice little hesitation, a little floater. That one up and good. Kennedy Quinn with the basket. She's got 22 here tonight. 48-22 with it up top. It is Sarah Shimon. Getting there right side. Here's Harper Hall. Hall will drive. A whistle. Foul called. And that'll send Harper Hall to the line. She will shoot 2. Avery Stiegel with the basket. I think that's 22 for Kennedy Quinn. I think I might have missed a basket on my score sheet. I'll have to count when we're done. First one up and no good for Harper Hall. One more to go. I'm missing a point either way. That one up, no good. And here comes A-Town quickly the other way. There's Kennedy Quinn going inside. I think she had a free throw as well. She's at 23 now. You're right. There we go. Now we're good. Top of the key, right side. It's Caden Quinn. She went 1 of 2 from the free throw line the one trip. Stutter step goes. A little floater. That one rattles out. No good. Offensive rebound puts it up. No good. And a foul. Or wait, did I miscounted that. I sure did. So you've got now we're good. We're good. 5:41 to go here. First one up and good for Kennedy Quinn. They've got her for 21 on the home scoreboard, so that's what I'm going to go with. And just trust my scoring. Although my scoring might not be the best because I've been a little sidetracked here today. I'm getting back into the swing of things after a very busy holiday season. 50-22 the score. But not a lot of games, though. A lot of other things going on during the time off here. But unfortunately, not a lot of chances to call basketball outside of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. There's a jumper from the free throw line. It's no good. Good look for Westert. And the rebound into the hands of A-Town. Quickly the other way. There's Miley Weber. Corner 3 on the way. That one up and good. That's her spot, Miley Weber. First time today getting the 3. 53-22. Inside pass, a whistle and a foul called. That'll be on A-Town. It'll be their second. Both teams now with 2 fouls. Actually, A-Town now picks up their third. As the running clock is going now with the 31-point lead for A-Town. With it is Westert. Westert picks up the dribble, looking for help, able to get it now to Natalie Poston. Poston inside. Kicks it cross court. There's a jumper from long ways. It was 2, and it's no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by United. Boy, my score sheet is a mess here tonight. I got off track here for one of my scorers here. Macy Brooks checks into the ball game here for A-Town. .350 to go here in the fourth. Here's Kennedy Quinn, stutter step into the corner. Macy Brooks with it now. Kuhn Williams into the ball game. Back to Quinn, right side. Here's Kennedy Quinn, a free throw line jumper. That one front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, a whistle, and a foul called. That'll be on United. It'll be their third. Both teams now with 3. And that'll send Mila Donahue to the ball game. And that'll be the last moments there for Kennedy Quinn here in the ball game. Another great performance, 22 points here today for Kennedy Quinn off the 29 points on Saturday night. So you do the math there, 50 points, 51 in the last 2 games. There's a 3! Macy Brooks from downtown. What a basket for Macy Brooks coming in off the bench. 56-22, everybody getting involved here as that one on the baseline. With it is Shimon, able to get it right side now to Westert. Picking up the dribble, hands it off, back to Westert. She'll try to split the defense. Able to get it free throw line. There's a jumper, that one no good. Fight for the rebound, offensive rebound. Cameron Poston, turnaround shot, gets it to go. Cameron Poston with the basket. And I think we have a timeout. That'll be a timeout, a substitution timeout to get Caden Quinn off the floor. Bring in Chesney Engel. Steve, a nice game indeed. Yeah, the defense playing really well here for A-Town, which I know, again, is something that Coach Dugan really likes to see. As that one poked out of bounds. Last touch by off of United, I should say. But they've been playing some good ball. I think that game against Macomb last week really woke them up. And then able to beat the number 2 team in the state at Cisna Park. Able to beat North Scott, who's a really good 4A school in the state of Iowa. Handled him pretty good there in that ball game, as that shot no good by Brooks. Scoreboard has not updated yet. What's the deal here? There we go. 56-24 now the score. 1:15 to go and counting. Ann Andrews will check in for Anna Servin. Last few starters checking out. Mila Donahue looks to get it in. Up top to Brooks. Brooks, double team on her. Looking to get away from that. Here's Engel. She'll drive the baseline. Lays it up, no good, but a foul. And with the clock running, under a minute to go, this will be one of the final plays here in the ballgame, 56-24. Hope to talk with Coach Dugan post-game. And maybe we get to chat with him tomorrow here during the boys' game as well. And the first one on the way for Engel is up and good. Engel with her first point here in the varsity contest. Engel, the second one on the way, off the back rim, no good. Kuhn Williams with an offensive rebound. She'll kick it back out. A-Town might just dribble the clock out here. There's a jumper, that's a 2 on the way. Engel's shot halfway down. And the rebound for United, and that will do it. 5 seconds to go. They'll get it across the timeline, maybe try to get one more shot up. There's a jumper, good if it goes. That one no good by Natalie Poston, and that is gonna do it. What a ball game for the A-Town Tornadoes. Their defense, the big story in this one. 56-24, the final score. 57-24, excuse me, because we had the free throw there by Chesney Engel there right before we went to the final horn. 57-24 our score. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk with Coach Dugan in the post game, get you the final numbers, and send you home, as we'll have that for you next. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we are in the post game. The A-Town Tornadoes, a victory here tonight over the United Red Storm. 57-24, our final score. As we take a look at the final numbers here, again, we'll chat with Coach Dugan here post-game. As the A-Town Tornadoes, again, pulling off a pretty convincing victory here. And again, this might be something that folks kind of saw coming with the youth of the Red Storm, but you can always assume one thing, but then the execution of that. You got to go out there and get the job done, because, you know, United's going to come out there. They're a scrappy little bunch, and I think some of these girls, these younger kids on this United team, they've only got the 2 upperclassmen. This is a team that's certainly got potential to make noise here in the future. That's about the future here with some of these names out there, but yeah, you'd like to win some more games. They've won 4 games here this season, but you'd like to win some more games, but it's more about developing these girls and getting the job done. And they come in at 4-10 on the season. They fall to 4-11. A-Town, on the other hand, they will move to 15-4 on the year. They've had a really, really tough schedule here this year, playing some really good teams in that 15-4. But they get the job done here tonight, 57-24. Let's take a look at the scoring numbers here real quickly as Kennedy Quinn finishes with 22 points. We got my score sheet all fixed up here. Shout out to my helpers for getting the score correct. Caden Quinn had 13. She finished in double figures as well. 8 points for Avery Stiegel, 4 points for Callie Nelson, 4 points for Macy Brooks, 2 points for Anna Servin, and a single point in this one for Chesney Engel. Also, Miley Weber with a 3. Did I mention that? I think I didn't. I don't think I did. So, Miley Weber did have a 3 in this contest. She had a chance to have some more 3s. I mean, she got some open looks here. A-Town really as a whole missed some open looks here tonight. And I know, Coach Dugan, maybe that'll be the thing that he gets a little upset with, just not able to hit baskets. And that's kind of been a thing. They weren't able to hit baskets against Macomb. They won a low-scoring game against Cisna Park. Of course, Cisna Park, number 2 team in the state. So, going to be hard to put up baskets against a very good team like Cisna Park. But then, able to get the offense going against North Scott. And able to get the offense going late in this one. But they had the potential to really put up a big number, but just kind of unable to get some shots in, some open looks. Kennedy Quinn had some open looks. It was an interesting game here, but still A-Town pretty dominant nonetheless. 57-24 ends up being the final score. United, their leading scorer, Sarah Shimon. She is the senior, as Jacob Hall just hit a half-court heave right there. What a shot by Jacob Hall right there. Sarah Shimon, the senior on this team, finishes with 12 points, or 9 points, I should say. 5 points for Izzy Keith, 4 points for Ada Kunkel, 2 points for Harper Hall, 2 points for Jensen Parkins, and 2 points for Cameron Poston as well. That's your scoring breakdown for United, as the A-Town Tornadoes once again victorious here tonight, 57-24, as the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Brent Dugan, joining us here for his post-game thoughts there. Coach, Happy New Year. First time chatting with you in the new year. Boy, your girls have been busy, but it's not slowing you guys down any. What a dominant performance here today, especially on the defensive side, getting off to a fast start, that 17-0 start, able to just kind of cruise your way to a victory here tonight.
Yeah, the only concern I have about that is that cruise word you use, and I'm not using that against you, but I thought we kind of cruised the rest of the game. And United, they kept playing hard, and they're going to keep playing hard. They got some young kids out there. They're going through those growing pains, and that's just part of their cycle right now on their side. Talked to Coach Olson a lot. I have a lot of respect for that program, but that's what they're doing. They just keep playing hard. You got to give them credit on that. I told my girls that that's what they were going to do, and I think we got out to that 17-0 run and then missed some shots and started, just kind of going south on the hustle type of things. But I thought our defense was really, really good for that first 17 points. And there's a reason why they didn't score. And then after we got off the full court stuff, being up 17-0, I want to see us play better half-court defense, and I want to see some better half-court offense. And we did stop kind of running a little bit too, which the only thing I'll have to say about all of that is I think that got us out of rhythm too.
Right.
So when that happens, then you're kind of searching, and then you're missing some layups you should make. And be honest with you, we missed some shots that we normally have been making lately.
Yeah.
No excuses, though. I mean, United did what they could to stop us, and I thought overall, good performance getting back and then the home swing of things because we haven't been here for a while.
Yeah, you certainly haven't. You've been road warriors here. We'll talk about that here in just a bit, but that was kind of the thing I was just talking about before you came up here was some of those missed shots here. I mean, did have some open looks, and, I mean, you still put up 57 points, which, I mean, is a good scoring output, but it could have been a lot more, and that's just the way this game kind of works there. But I think the girls weren't hanging their heads there. They were going back. They were playing defense. That had to make you feel pretty good there. Even though the shots weren't falling, they were still playing some good defense there.
Right. And I was ready. I mean, we had that moment last Wednesday against Macomb, and all due respect against Macomb, a lot of what they did to us was the reason we lost, but I'd also say we kind of did some of those things to ourselves. Thursday we had a little heart-to-heart. We had a team meeting. We had some other things going on. I thought we dwindled that, and obviously came out last Friday and beat Cissna Park, a great basketball team, and then played just as good as a team in North Scott, a big school, and did well with them. And then this was set up as kind of the letdown game. Although I know we're excited to play in front of a nice home crowd with the future Tornadoes getting ready to play tonight at halftime, and I was going to draw some plays up for those girls the way they were out there playing at halftime. But all kidding aside, we did what we needed to do, but I didn't think we had a full throttle all the time, and that's a little bit disappointing and upsetting. But that being said, we'll get back to work at it tomorrow, and got a good Stark County team on Wednesday on the road, so you never know what will happen there. But I feel like it's starting to come together a little bit, Wyatt.
Starting to, certainly so. We're talking to the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Brent Dugan, joining us here. And that's kind of the thing. You never know what your team's going to look like coming off of the holiday break. Of course, you had the tough holiday competition against, in that Beardstown tournament, and then came back again against a Macomb team, facing them twice in back-to-back games that you saw them. So that was kind of a tough game there for you, but you guys have rebounded. You've won 3 in a row there, and now you kind of get into the real meat of the schedule here. Stark County, as you mentioned, then you got a good Moline team. I mean, looking ahead, there's obviously a lot of chances for some wins here in front of the home crowd, but what's kind of been going to be the message here, or what kind of are you seeing from your team, as you mentioned, kind of coming together? What makes you think that this team is coming together there?
Well, you looked at our offense tonight. I saw a lot of good touches, and then I saw a lot of shots that just maybe rimmed in, rimmed out. We're going to have to concentrate more on backside boards and getting some rebounds if we're taking a lot of more shots. And I felt like we got our shots in tonight, and there were good shots at that. There were just sometimes we didn't complete the play, and I know Kennedy's right now, her legs are – we played 3 games in 4 days last week. Not giving her excuses. That girl's not going to ask for any, nor is her dad. But that being said, I know that plays a factor in your jump shot, and she's out there giving her all, and I need to probably get her rest a little bit more here and there, and I tried to after the quarters. But all excuses aside, I did see a lot of good touches. I saw a ball go from Kennedy to Caden. She dribbled baseline, threw it over here to Miley. Miley kicked it back to Kennedy for an open 3. Can't ask for a better shot. You got your best scorer, your highest scorer shooting the ball. You got your backside doing what it needed to do on the rebounding side, and we got a jump ball there on the rebound. But the way that offensive set went, that's what I'm talking about, Wyatt, with our touches and how we're doing some good things there. Earlier in the year, we were just getting a little bit more dribbling than we were. Why are we dribbling? That's what the common question's been.
Right.
We should be dribbling for a reason, not just to dribble and see if there's air in it. So I do feel like that's the cycle that's now taking place of the whys of what we're doing with our dribble, what we're doing with our passes. Our passes are getting better. Miley even surprised herself. She said, I even hit her in her shot pocket with it, which was kind of a joke, but she didn't hit the blue-haired old lady in the front row. But all kidding aside, that's what I saw tonight was just a lot of good touches, and we saw a lot of backside passes. Kennedy probably could have had 15, 16 assists tonight in that neighborhood if we just could have completed a couple more plays here and there.
Let's talk about her. Obviously, we talk about her a lot when we cover these A-Town Tornadoes, as we're talking to the head coach of the A-Town girls basketball team, Brent Dugan. Kennedy Quinn, I mean, coming off of a 29-point performance on Saturday against that good North Scott team, as we talked about. Here with 22 tonight, we had her for, I mean, it just doesn't seem like there is an off switch for the motor that she has. She just expects so much out of herself. Are you worried that might wear her out at all, or do you just think that there is, a never-ending engine, basically, because we're trying to see it, but she really just has a motor that keeps on going.
Yeah.
Are you worried that she might run out just because she expects so much out of herself, or is that just the kind of player that she is?
That's the player she is, Wade, and I would tell you she trains at a high level. I'm not going to say she doesn't just shoot a set shot every now and again, but everything she does is at high levels, at a high level rate. She's concentrating on game level stuff. I think she's floating a little bit or going a little too fast at times, but there's other times where I'm asking her to do that, and it makes us a full court team. And obviously chasing her down with the ball, then that opens up the Averys. And Avery and I are just talking about you either learn to dunk it or learn to make that backside backside layup a little more. She even said to me, I've never missed this many layups in my career. And I saw her play at a younger level. That was the one thing I noticed she did. She just finished on the left side a lot and did some good things at the junior high level. But now it's just I think she's got a mental block in her head. Caden tonight went down the backside. Kennedy's trying to throw a bounce pass for a layup, and Caden's going clear to the student section. like Caden, see the alley, see the defense, and number one's going to get you the ball. That's the one thing I will say about that. And I did see her distribute the ball very well tonight, and she had a lot of shots to go with it. But that's what's going to happen for this team to win.
Certainly so. The A-Town Tornadoes victorious here tonight, 57-24, as the Tornadoes move into 15-4 on the season. Again, we talked about Stark County coming up later this week, and then a big one against Moline there, and a little shootout on Martin Luther King Day, and some big conference games there down the stretch here. What's your message to this squad here as you get ready for the home stretch? Obviously, you guys hosting the regional.
Yeah.
Got that news earlier today there from Mr. Kelso, but obviously you're wanting to play good ball going into that regional here in front of the home crowd. What's the message to the girls here down the stretch?
Well, yeah, we're working for that, right? I mean, you don't want to, and I think sometimes you're going to take a little, you look at United's record, and this isn't against United at all due respect. You see a 4-10 record, right? And then you say, okay, maybe they're not as good as a North Scott or a Cissna Park or even other teams on your schedule. But you know what? They're out there working hard. Why are we not working to get ourselves better? That's one of those things where I wish we would do that and do it nonstop. Like I said, 17 points. I thought we were all over the place. United couldn't even breathe, and we were finishing buckets and doing that thing. And then as the word cruise, that part of the word is what I think we did. And then it's funny you said that because that's exactly what I thought is. I thought we kind of cruised the rest of the game. And I don't even know. I would tell you as a player, I know back in the day you get up so many points and then you're getting told to do things. People are coming in and out of lineups. It kind of breaks the rhythm a little bit. But I'd also say it should be a nonstop clock that keeps going, that you just got to keep a high temperature, high energy level, and you just got to keep it going. And I don't feel like we necessarily did that tonight. But I'd also tell you maybe, if you ask United, what they thought, they'd say, oh, man, they're all over us, So right. I know I have a lot not to complain about at times, but I also think that there's things that can be fixed. And then over that next month, as your question, that next month we got to fix that stuff. We can't just accept the fact that if you don't do it in practice, you're not going to do it in the game, most certainly. So that's where I'm at with those kind of things.
That's just the coach's mindset there, and there's a reason that this team is playing so well here. He's the head coach of the A-Town girls basketball team, Brent Dugan. Thanks for joining us here. Sorry to keep you for so long here.
You're good, Wyatt.
First time chatting, post-holiday, so we had a lot to cover here. You going to be on the call tomorrow with us?
I'll be on the call tomorrow against Knoxville. That's my hometown.
I was going to say, good. We were talking about that here. Stephanie helping me out in the comments there, the ties that you have there with the Blue Bullets. Should be a fun one there on the boys' side tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so. I know Knoxville's regrouping and trying to get their program rebuilt a little bit with a kind of just a couple disappointing seasons in the past here, near past. But yeah, I know A-Town's boys team is just rolling right now, and Coach Link's got them going well. I asked him about Anawan last Friday. They're down a little bit? He said no, we just played really, really well, exceptionally well in that first half, and kind of blew the doors off. And after that, it was like they kind of went through the motions there at the end. But A-Town's just, I think, they had maybe a disappointing loss in that Western tournament, but also they had two good wins to finish out that tournament. And
about gave me a heart attack calling
those
games.
I heard you a couple times. But I'd also say, I'm telling you this, coaches hate this. Sometimes a loss, you can learn from it, and it can turn your season around, or you can regroup. And maybe the boys team just needed that. And I hate that word, to be honest with you. I hate that phrase. But I'd also tell you sometimes it is the fact. It is the fact of how your team can bounce back. Ohio State's football team last year got to beat Michigan. Don't tell me that didn't lead to maybe them winning a national title.
Certainly not, Darren. We'll talk more about that and all that. He'll be on the call with me tomorrow here from A-Town High School. He's the head coach of the A-Town girls basketball team, Brent Dugan. Coach Dugan, appreciate you.
Wyatt,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
and we'll talk to you tomorrow night there on the call there, as he's the head coach there signing off here. And that's going to do it for us here tonight as we wrap up our first broadcast of 2026 here from A-Town High School. Good to have you along, and we'll be back tomorrow for the boys as the boys will take on Knoxville. We'll have that for you. The JV game starts at 6, and the varsity game starts around 7:30 tomorrow night. Looking forward to it. Until then, we'll talk again soon. It's TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Have a good night.